Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm excited to bring you alongside me as we set up our home for the season of winter in a warm, rich and intentional way. Waldorf-inspired, a little slow, a little messy, and completely real. Here in Auckland we are headed into the chilly months. The days are a bit darker and the nights are much colder, which makes me want to make our home a cozy refuge. A place we can rest, connect and appreciate all the small, rich details of this time of year. I'm going to show you how I'm setting up our home, a few activities we're loving this season, and we're going to make a rich and hearty pumpkin and ham hock soup together, perfect for warming us from the inside. So grab a warm drink, get comfortable and let's hang out. One thing I love about honouring the seasons is the opportunity it brings to slow down and appreciate the rhythm of nature. This is the time for rest, renewal and nourishment. I challenged myself this weekend to learn needle felting, making tiny felted veggies and creatures to reflect the season. It felt kind of wonderful and messy, much like this whole journey of motherhood really. Trial and error, patience and creativity. An absolute wonder as things started to take shape and come to life. So we're honouring this season by making things by hand, adding small, purposeful elements to our home and choosing foods that nourish us from the inside. Our nature corner is a small way we connect to what's going on outside. I filled it with finds from our walks, some sticks, stones, large pine cones, plus a small candle and photos of our family from this season. It's a lovely snapshot of this moment in time, a little story we're adding to each day. It's up high this year to keep it safely away from tiny hands and a mischievous puppy who thinks everything is a new chew toy. Positioned right by our dining table, and my toddler loves to look over it every time he's seated there, and it brings me such joy that he's connecting with all of the things that we've looked at so far this season. For our home this season, we kept the decorations simple and natural. I already had lovely large pine cones from Christmas that I dipped in white paint, some dried orange slices and a few cinnamon sticks, adding a rich, warm feeling. I've got battery-powered tea lights here. They add a lovely glow in the evening or first thing in the morning before the sun has come up. And I don't have to worry about tiny hands or a curious puppy knocking things over. It feels rich, warm and a little bit magical, perfect for this time of resting and renewal. For my little one, I put together a small basket filled with dark brown wool and then root veggies that I'd made on top. Perfect for him to pretend to harvest. Alongside that, we've got wooden creatures and his silks and musical items. It's a wonderful opportunity for him to explore texture, practice his motor skills, and connect through imagination. We rotate these materials regularly to match whatever we're experiencing in nature ourselves. It makes play feel purposeful and rich, and my toddler loves to help with the rotation of the toys. It's like he's finding old friends every time we unpack something we've had before. One of my favourite spaces we made this season is a small reading corner. We put up a little fabric teepee filled with pillows and a warm sheepskin. It's a perfect spot to snuggle up and read together. We chose a stack of wintry picture books from the library, stories about snow, hibernation and chilly nights, and in New Zealand it's matariki, so teaching my toddler about stars is also really important to me. It's a lovely way to reflect on what's going on outside in a way a toddler can appreciate. Obviously he's just looking at pictures for now, but I know that he loves how excited I am about this type of thing. One of the ways we celebrate this season is through food. Rich, hearty, warming food. Today I'm making a pumpkin and ham hock soup, perfect for a chilly day and filled with deep, savoury flavour. To start, I cut a pumpkin in half and put it in the oven to roast. Roasting brings out its natural sweetness and makes it silky smooth when blended. I added a little avocado oil underneath so it didn't stick. Meanwhile, put a large ham hock in the pressure cooker. I put in onion, a carrot, a bit of thyme that I got from the garden, a few peppercorns, a bay leaf and a dash of apple cider vinegar. I was very cautious not to add any seasoning. We haven't had these ham hocks before and sometimes they can be quite salty, so I chose to season the soup at the end. I filled the pressure cooker with water just to cover and pressure cooked it for about 40 minutes. Once it cooled a bit, I removed the hock, shredded the meat off the bone and kept some of the rich cooking liquid, perfect for adding back into the soup. To make the soup, I blended the roasted pumpkin with some of the broth and tossed it back into a large pot with the shredded ham. Then I tasted it and seasoned with a bit of salt and pepper, and I love to add curry powder. Here's a trick I love. I heat a small amount of avocado oil in a small cast iron. I add curry powder into a small heat-proof bowl and then add the hot oil to the curry powder. It allows the curry powder to bloom and release its rich flavors. Then I drizzle it into the finished soup. You can either add it all at once to the big batch, or if some people don't like curry, you could add it spoon by spoon to the different bowls. The result is a creamy, rich, savory bowl, perfect for warming us from the inside on a chilly day. For us, honouring the season is about honouring pace. We slow down in the mornings, light a small candle at breakfast, and sometimes we venture outside afterwards for a bit of chilly air or even some hardcore rain, collecting sticks or simply listening and enjoying the sounds outside. The rest of the day falls into a gentle rhythm, a bit of indoor play, reading, naps, and a warm meal together in the evening. It's a nice opportunity to be more present and appreciate these small routines. In my house, we're fortunate to have a rest time midday. My toddler enjoys his rest at this time. Something I'm enjoying is reading the wintertime books to my toddler. I specifically choose things that feature snow or hibernation. And this is a little matariki star that my mum gave to my toddler last year. So that's a little tour of how we're honouring this season through food, simple traditions, needle felting, a nature corner, and small rhythms. I'd love to hear how you celebrate this time of year in your own home. If you'd like more ideas, I put together a free Family Flow PDF filled with some ideas to get you started to make your own family flow. You can find it in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I share our rhythm, recipes, and simple Waldorf-inspired ideas over on my blog. You can find seasonal activities, toddler-friendly meals, and gentle parenting reflections there. Come and have a look. Check out the link in the description below. Thanks for spending this time with me. Stay warm, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video.